Good morning on this 15th of July 2025. Excuse me. This song is from 1965 by a guy called Barry McGuire, and possibly far more appropriate today, and can be found in descriptions to this video under more. Now, the potential for today's escalation by the West remains a significant concern to everyone, particularly given the actions of leaders who may be perceived as being overconfident, just a little bit, and the constant propaganda that fuels animosity. And considering the failure of diplomacy, what are the predicted outcomes? Well, historically, and recent examples show that hubristic leaders can drive their nations into protracted wars like Vietnam and Afghanistan, truly believing that they can control outcomes that are, in reality, highly unpredictable and unsolvable. An overconfidence among leaders with big egos and no common sense leads to riskier decision-making and a reduced willingness to compromise. And such leaders may ignore dissenting voices, underestimate adversaries, and pursue aggressive policies, increasingly the likelihood of miscalculation and conflict. Recent cases such as the ongoing war in Ukraine and the collapse of peace process in Iran and Syria illustrate how foul diplomacy can entrench hostilities and create forever wars that make people a lot of money. And those wars come with devastating humanitarian consequences. And, of course, the consequences of mass migration of people to safe countries. And those safe countries can no longer cope with them. We're full up. With the current global context, the consistent distribution of propaganda by mainstream media significantly influences our comprehension, frequently leading to confusion and skepticism, and even downright doubt. Is that by design? Who knows? And we live in a Western world of extremes, war hawk politicians with low intelligence and bumbling rhetoric that changes daily. And I just wonder if we're witnessing the fall of an empire live on TV. Well, not on the BBC TV, that's for sure. But these things are being recorded by millions of privately owned cameras via smartphones that definitely do not lie, and consequently posted on the web. And it's all there for everyone to see if you look in the right places. And the big question is, will there be a nuclear war or not? Personally, I think not, especially when one country has Orishnik missiles that travel at Mach 10 and cannot be intercepted. Thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, or just pass it on. It helps spread the news. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.